pull a little of this, a little of that. There's no rules today. We can pull a lot. We could pull a little. It doesn't matter. Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here in my weekly makeup basket. We are gonna put back makeup from last week. We got a little mess over here, but we are gonna pull makeup for the upcoming week. If that sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Woohoo! Okay, we got a fun one today. So I filmed a declutter, and it was gonna be a makeup organizational video. I pulled out all my makeup. Ended up being a declutter, so now I have to film a second video that is the actual organization, but my makeup is here instead of here. Look, Morty's in a spot though. So I was thinking what we would do is just kind of randomly pull from this mess that we have. This is 96% of my makeup collection. There's still makeup and singles over in my collection. I still have makeup in my makeup basket express, and then we still have a few things over here. So I'm going to pull the products down to the floor and we will just pull some makeup. Okay, like I said, here is my collection, and I did end up decluttering 19 things in my video that went up this week, but the majority of it is in this basket. I just couldn't get it all to fit, so we might just be mostly sticking to the top. But this is kind of fun because the products are all like shaken up and they're in a different order, so we'll just kind of see what we end up pulling. Oh my gosh, I was doing my makeup today and I was like, oh, I thought I pulled a Juvia's Place blush, but I couldn't find it until I just pulled out the containers and it had fallen behind. So we're going to keep this out. I'm going to move the Maybelline Nudes of New York eyeshadow palette into my makeup basket express. Typically I don't keep eyeshadows in there, but I've really enjoyed using this over the last couple of weeks. So I think it would be an easy enough eyeshadow to use for quick makeup. So I am going to move that into my bathroom. I really loved using the NYX Born to Glow this week, but we will put that back for the week. Also, Stila, she's Heavenly Hue. I used her today and she's still, this is in Kitten. So we're going to keep that. This is a Project Pan item. We're using up the Too Faced Hangover RX, so we'll just keep that in my collection until it's done. I really loved using the Flower Beauty foundation this week. I think we will just keep it in here, and I kind of like having a rotation with the Project Pan foundation that we're using, so we'll keep this in. I really like the way that one wears on my skin. It's not too drying, which I love. Ooh. And then the rest of this stuff will just stay in, so we'll set this to the side. Alright, and then some of this, Hourglass. I really enjoyed using Luminous Flush for a blush this week, but we will put that back. I always enjoy using the e.l.f. Primer Infused blush in Sun Kiss, but we'll put that back. And we'll also put back the L'Oreal True Match as well. So this is just stuff that's Project Pan or I use on the regular. Okay, so I guess we'll just kind of pull a little of this, a little of that. There's no rules today. We can pull a lot. We could pull a little. It doesn't matter. And I think that is super fun. So, kind of thinking, let's start with what is down here. When I filmed that declutter, I went through my channel, 6 years of videos. So crazy to see like how much my collection has changed and how much the setups have changed for how I store my makeup. That was a really fun walk down memory lane. But also, I thought it was interesting some of the products that I have repurchased at least one time, if not multiple times, like the L'Oreal True Match. I've always repurchased this throughout the years. The Butter Bronzer, I've always repurchased throughout the years. some foundations that are not in eyesight right now that I have purchased. Milani Luminoso. Just kind of cool to see like how, even though my tastes have changed and my buying habits have changed, there are still go-to products that I really enjoy using. So that was a really, really interesting thing to see. I could probably come up with a list and make its own video, but that was just a little observation I had made. So we definitely need an eyeshadow palette to pull. But there's one sitting here to the side that I think we'll grab. All right, I don't think I want anything from this pile. And kind of good here. Do we want multiple? I think I just want one eyeshadow. But I definitely, for face powder, want to pull the number 7. This is Finishing Powder in Light. I really like this a lot. And it is a good finishing powder, but it's also a good setting powder as well. So we'll pull that out. And I guess that's good for setting powder. For bronzer, you know, I probably haven't pulled the butter bronzer in a little while. So this is the butter bronzer and bronzer, just the regular bronzer formula. Classic, it's good. It won't let you down. You can't really overdo it with this product. So I love that in a bronzer. Oh, I was kind of thinking about pulling the NARS Laguna, but we'll hold off. We need a blush and we need a highlighter. Is there like a blush palette that's kind of sitting out that I might want to use, maybe haven't used in a while? Let's move you over here a little bit. Not seeing anything. I would like to use this for highlight this week. This is the Milani 110 Dulce Perla. Love this so freaking much. It's their baked blush and it's stunning. They have a few colors available, but I like this one. I like that it can be like a little bit natural, or you can build it up to be just like this beaming highlight on your face. Y'all, the weather has been so weird today. So it like snowed yesterday. And then today it was sunny, and then it was raining, and then it was snowing, and now it's sunny again. So it's just so weird looking outside. I don't know. Okay, I want to pull this blush because this was one when I was doing the declutter. I kind of didn't know which way to go with it. So this is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Satin Blush. I'm not sure what color it is in because like that piece of the packaging came off when I opened it up, but I just can't remember. I feel like it was a little too pigmented and hard to blend, like a little bit patchy, but maybe I'm mistaken. So I'd like to pull it for this week and see if I have maybe different feelings on it. All right, so I've moved it over to the big bucket. Obviously, we're not going to get to stuff that's at the bottom because this is pretty big, as you can see. And things were gently tossed in here, but there's no like rhyme or reason or anything to it. But the thing that I want to pull for my palette this week is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. My friend gave this to me and I was so excited to get it, but I think I've only used it like once since I got it in my collection, but it's so pretty. And definitely a very nice spring palette to use. So we will pull that for our palette this week. As far as concealers, I have some that are Project Pan. So I think I'm okay sticking with those. Okay, I think we need more blushes. I actually haven't pulled this blush in a while. This is the Catrice Blush in a Box. And this one is in Golden Coral. So spoiler alert, I decluttered, I'm going to grab it actually. I decluttered the other one that I had in this collection just because the color didn't really suit me, which is Glistening Pink. But I do want to use it for one more time this week. Even if I use these just one time, I think I'll have a better idea of how I feel about the blushes because we basically have two that are like chopping block. And I think just using it one time, I'd have a good idea. And they're all such different color tones. So I think that's kind of exciting, even though we're going a little blurry. There we go. We'll pull these 3 for blush this week. Kind of trying to think, am I happy with one bronzer? How we feeling? Okay, this is kind of another chopping block item that I just didn't really know how I felt about it. This is the Catrice Light Illusion Brightening Loose Setting Powder. It's a yellow brightening powder. I'm going to see how I feel about it under my eyes. I've kind of gone back and forth with this product in my collection. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I'm not sure. So I think it would be good to have another chopping block item. Okay, let's go with this. This is forever a chopping block item in my collection. The Artiste Couture. This is the Summer Haze highlighter. It's a loose highlighter. I literally never use it. And then we used it for like a neglected makeup a couple of months ago. And I was like, okay, she's pretty. I should use her more. And it's been at least a month, if not more. And I still haven't used it. So yeah, we just need to like make some opinions here because, or make some opinions. I mean, make some, form some thoughts, make some decisions. That's what I meant to say. Because some of this, I look at it and I'm like, I love that. I know I love that. I can't wait to wear it. Then other stuff I look at, I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And I just like it in spurts like I am right now where then I'm like, well, let's just get rid of the maybes. Let's get rid of the ones that we're not here for. What are we? I feel like we're so random. So we have primer, we have foundation, we have concealer, we have setting powder, bronzer. We could pull another bronzer. This one's kind of looking at me. Oh, hey girl. This is the classic Maybelline City Bronzer, and mine is in color 100, and I really do like this bronzer a lot. So we'll use her. A little classic one right there. All right. We have highlighters, blush, bronzer. We have the one palette, eyeshadow palette. Yeah, I think that's probably good. Nothing's really coming to mind for chopping block items. I think at least everything at the top are things that I know that I enjoy using. I think they're great. Oh, actually for concealer, I've been using the lighter color I have of this, but I do have one that's more my color, which this one is medium peach. It's the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. So we will pull that for sure. I guess if we keep digging, we'll keep pulling. But I'm getting better about doing makeup every day. Mondays I already decided those are not days to do my makeup because I teach a late afternoon, early evening class, and I just don't want to put on makeup to take it right off because I can't wear it when I teach that class because I sweat too much and it would just stain my rug as it sweated off my face. But other than that, you know, I've been either coming in this room and doing makeup or doing it in my bathroom. I talked about it in my Get Ready With Me for my quick makeup with the Makeup Basket Express that one of my goals is to do my makeup every day just because I love the process of putting makeup on my face. And also my no-buy ends in a couple months and I'm just really thinking through where I want to go with that. You guys, I got a comment that said, why not go for the full year? I know for a fact I would not be happy going the full year not buying makeup, but I am I'm open to maybe taking a break from no buys and then doing another one. But if I'm not wearing makeup every day, then there's no point in buying more when I have all of this. So I guess part of me getting makeup back into my morning routine is deciding where I want to go after the no buy in terms of, are we just going to open the floodgates, buy what we want? Or are we going to go back to a no buy after we've had a little break? Like, I don't know. I really am not leaning one way or another. I definitely know my buying habits have changed. So even if we didn't do another no buy, I don't foresee myself like going crazy and just buying a lot of stuff. I kind of just see myself picking up a few things here and there, opposed to like absolutely not grabbing anything from the store. So we'll just see what happens, and I'm excited once I reorganize all of this makeup because I have decluttered 19 items, and they were items from all categories. So I'm curious to see what the collection looks like once we get it all reorganized, and I think when we reorganize, we'll end up getting rid of a few more items. That video will be up next week. I haven't filmed it yet, but I'm real excited to film it, so I know that will be the next video. But without any further ado, I think we've kind of grabbed a lot just by skimming the surfaces of these two piles. So let's... Oh my gosh, my memory is so bad. I totally had already forgotten that we pulled the Juvia's Place Serafina blush as a chopping block item as well. So we have quite a bit in here. A few chopping block items. How many chopping block? That's 1, 2... Which one is this one? That's the coral. We have 3, 4, and this here she is, and 5. So we have 5 chopping block items that we are going to make a decision on for the week. Here are all the products we pulled. Actually, forgot this. Norvina is going to come in here. This is going to go into my restroom, into that makeup basket. But I think we definitely have a full house here. Excited to see what I play with. And I'm excited to be inspired by makeup. It's been such a, like, just do it real quick and move along for the last year or so, with being at home for shutdown and all of that. So it's kind of nice starting to incorporate all of this back into just my daily routine. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for being here. Thank you for being subscribed, supporting my channel, all that good stuff. Make sure you go check out the declutter if you missed it, and come back next week. We will do a follow-up on the chopping block items, and we'll also have a makeup organizational video. I hope you're all well, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!